Folks, much like Buddy the Elf, we eat spaghetti the wrong way.
Oh, yes. We definitely do.
Today, we are watching SPIRITBOX, a song that's new. It's called The Void.
And we are actually doing a visualizer today, so it's not a video, but it looked pretty trippy from
But
little
you can
thumbnail.
see it.
Yeah. So, and we're also doing another Devil's Logic, guys. There's been a theme lately. I mean, discover a good beer. Keep on going down the rabbit hole.
Right.
Anyway, so this is their Imperial Stout Coffee Chocolate Vanilla. Ooh, look at how cool that looks. But we'll be right back.
So, Know-It-All and I are trying to figure out how to sound really stupid at the beginning of our shows. If you have ideas, let us know. If you think you're stupid enough already, let it go.
I'm thinking that's where it's going to go. Oh, there's a lot of stupid already, guys. I don't know how much more you can do. But all right, so let's get into our Devil's Logic beer. So this will be our first stout that we're having for Devil's Logic. So we've had IPAs,
yes,
a couple of those. We've had
a German style,
lager
type thing.
Lager.
A lager, right? Yeah.
Yes, we had a lager. Keller Beer Lager. Ooh, gonna tell you, that's already pretty. So this is a coffee vanilla chocolate.
Really?
9.7% ABV.
Really?
So we're putting it in our little dwarf glass here. No. You know the one you get when you get something above 8% in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Don't, you know what I'm talking about. So Queen
and the
City,
restaurant
look at that.
wants to make sure you know they're not trying to rip you off.
Not at all.
Smaller glass and it'll look fuller. Because if they gave you a normal glass, like if they gave you this, it would go up to about there.
But I'll tell you, Queen City gives the best small glass there is, because this is really a...
Oh, yeah.
You're pushing the envelope. You go to some and they give you one that's like half this size, and you're like, I'm a grown-up. I can drink it. So, anyway.
I need something that my hand fits.
Even though I did see... So, okay, so me and my wife were out the other night, funny enough.
Funny?
Yeah, we're in Matthews, and we were in between two of our favorite places to go. We're walking down where the main parking is. So for those of you in Matthews, there's like a little parking area, public parking area.
Right.
And some dingus in a pickup truck pulls back, rides up onto a stone wall, and then proceeds to move forward with two tires attached to that wall and grinds all the way down until it eventually pops off and he just keeps on going.
So he's a skateboarder.
So the reason why I was saying that is because a lot of people need the smaller glasses. They don't need the big glasses for that reason. So use Uber. We didn't have that a long time ago. Freaking use it if you're too drunk to drive. Anyway, so we got a nice, beautiful
dark. You cannot,
Imperial Stout
you cannot
color.
see the blinding sun.
Actually, I don't even know. They don't call this an Imperial. They just... Oh, yeah, no, it is. Guys, I think going insane. So, yeah, Imperial
what's
Stout.
The percentage? The
coffee, chocolate, and vanilla, 9.7%.
Woo!
And that's the reason why they call it the third circle.
Wow.
If you notice, they have like the little devil emblem everywhere. Third circle of hell. Okay, anyway. But dissipated head draught, but it's still very milky.
Ooh, it smells so good. What did it say?
Ooh.
Chocolate?
Oh my God, that smells like a
coffee,
chocolate cake.
And vanilla. It does smell like a perfect blend of all those things.
You know when you have a chocolate, like a really good chocolate cake, have you guys ever done like either like a homemade whipped cream on top or with vanilla in it, and it kind of, like the cake's a little warm and it kind of melts over top of it and you get that smell coming up off it? That's what that smells like. It's like, ooh, that smells good. Sorry.
It smells like a German chocolate cake. What do they call that?
German chocolate cake.
That's what I thought. Just testing.
A Black Forest cake, maybe, with the whipped cream on top.
See, it's Black Forest cake. Of course, the Black
But
Forest
there's German
is
chocolate
it's
cake.
in
You wouldn't be able to
Germany,
eat it though because it has coconuts in it. So, all right.
Dear Lord. I have sympathy
All right,
for the
guys.
devil.
Hey, we should have did that with this. All right, but wow. I don't want to drink it because I want it to live.
It's like,
I'm lying.
oh God. It's like drinking a chocolate bar.
But
really
not
good.
sweet.
Right.
But not, it's like...
But I only eat dark
okay,
chocolate.
so dark chocolate 70s and above, right? Yeah, for the people who like that. But the vanilla gives it a nice, it smooths that bitterness out, but you still get the bitter on the back end. Really good.
It is so good.
Mouthfeel is, so my biggest complaint with porters and stouts that come out now is they're two different things, and they call them the wrong name when they brew them. Like, the body of a stout should be heavier, thicker, like a melted milkshake almost type of feel. Like, a bit heavier, like this is. A little bit more mouthfeel, a little bit thicker. Porters are thinner, in my opinion. But typically, most of the good porters that you have are a little bit thinner. So this one actually reads like a stout, drinks like a stout, tastes like a stout.
It's got the body of a stout. It's got the power to bewitch.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Let's watch SPIRITBOX.
Jason, marketing. All right, anyway. Let's get over to our video reaction page, and we're going to watch SPIRITBOX. So you guys know that this is one of the bands that we started listening to on this channel.
Correct.
And along with probably Plush.
Yeah, that's
Two
right.
of the bands beyond the core groups that we listen to, like
Right.
Bandmate, Love Bites, a lot
Warning.
of the Warning. We listen to all of them, and it's from this channel. We probably wouldn't have been turned on, but those became our core groups that we love going to all the time.
Right.
But we always want to try to bring up those groups that are kind of lagging a little bit, and we don't know why. But Plush and SPIRITBOX seem to be those two that need your attention.
If you go on Spotify, SPIRITBOX has an incredible number of listens to their top song. And I hope this one moves up too.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good yet, but I'm assuming it is.
We're going to find out.
Let's do it.
SPIRITBOX. The void. You always have to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Are you kidding me? You couldn't get it started? Here we go.
Oh, sorry. That's what she said.
Take a walk to the water at night. No one waits with the light in the dark, 'cause I like to sleep alone. Feel a sense of control in my life. I feel a sense of an infinite light right below the surface. 'Cause there's lost to any danger. Touching rays that I bleed to the sky. Like a crutch, I need someone to break my
So
That
here,
transition there?
yeah.
Nice.
So here's the thing that gets me with them. When you listen to the parts individually, you would never put them together as a normal producer that's out there. Like, they just wouldn't. Like, yeah, let's put that. It's almost like an angelic type of voice, the way she does it. It's very. I don't know. She almost kind of has like this weird, like, inspiring vocal, and I can't explain it, because if you listen to an I Wrestled a Bear Once, you don't get that.
No, you
and
don't.
you don't get anything from I Wrestled a Bear Once except for they put that guitar sound that came from that, and it's so muddy to at points you don't even know what chords they're playing. It just happens to be in that key. It's just a
Right.
wah 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 wah. Like, it's so gravelly, and then with that clean vocal, it's so
It sounds really good.
wow. The textures
And
are crazy.
Did you notice the drum beat in this song?
Oh yeah,
It's almost like, I mean, it's like alternative rock.
they're ghost noting a lot, so it's like,
Yeah.
and you have that gap.
I mean, I like the band Sugar a lot.
Oh.
It's got Bob Mould from Husker Du. They have very similar drum beats, not in Husker Du, but in Sugar. They
In
have a
Sugar?
lot of those, yeah.
There's a lot of metal bands that do that, but they'll ghost note a lot of stuff to where, like, it's almost like the bass and the rhythm guitar fill the gap where the drum would normally hit. So
Right.
you have these. It almost sounds like an off time beat.
Yeah.
So that's neat.
It's
But-
almost 9-Inch Nails-ish, honestly.
yeah, but without that synthy sound
Yeah.
on the drum. Yeah,
Right,
Yeah.
but as far as
The beat.
syncopation,
yeah,
you're right,
the
it does
syncopation
notice-
definitely. Yeah, totally get it. Right there, they got it.
Like a crutch, I need someone to break my Where do my fears all go when they die? To a place untethering 1,000 lives between the stone. It's the way that you guide me to the edge of a hole that was made for me. I hear the call of the voice, surrender a piece of my history. 'Cause it's lost in an imminent danger. Such a razor blade to the sky. Like a crutch, I need someone to break my fall. To a place where I'll be alone. Who can tell me where I wanna go? Talk to the void and follow me.
That low end again.
That
They always have that low end.
yeah, but then you have that layered guitar. It almost
Yeah.
comes like new wave sound on it on the guitar, like it's New Order-ish. If you listen, listen to the way the
You know what it is? It's like stuff from the shoegaze time period.
yeah, we're just layers and
Yeah.
layers and layers, but he's just using like his not it's effects pedals. He's probably using a flange or chorus and everything lopped on top of each other, which I guess is what shoegaze guys did. That's the
Exactly,
reason why they call them shoegaze. Just looking down the pedals. But yeah, so that's kind of what you get, but it reminds me of the early like that post-hardcore weird mix with like the 80s pop where they would synth over
Yeah.
top of guitars and it would all mix in.
Yeah,
That's what it
that's
kind of
the reason.
reminds me of.
Hey, so we still have more than a minute left. Their formula is she's got that sweet, clean vocal
Yes.
with very dark type of lyrics, right?
Yeah.
But then she comes in at the climax of the song with the is that going to happen in this song?
I would say they don't always have to do that.
I don't think they do.
I don't
But
know.
I wonder because
It would be cool, but I don't think it's necessary.
I don't think
for
it's
the song.
necessary for this song.
The reason being is because the song has a completely different feeling. But I've said that about a couple theirs. And
Yeah.
then it'll hit you in the freaking face with something or
That's
punch you in the
right.
throat.
What was that last one we saw where she's in the house?
The Stepford wife looking one.
Yeah, that one.
Crap, guys.
It had
just
its
remind us.
own sound the whole time, And then she came in with that.
Because that's what she's
but it
known
worked.
for.
It worked.
It does. That's what she's known for, but I think they're getting to the point. Well, I wouldn't say that because I want to see them continue to get the views, and I know a lot of people love women's guttural vocals, so I know that's the fan base. But the way she does her clean vocal is mesmerizing to me. So I don't think they need to lean on that completely.
I think they need both. Because for me, sure, what they're doing here is great, but there are other bands that do kind of a similar...
Yeah.
Maybe not as well, but they do a similar...
So on a side note, guys, and I don't mean to get off SPIRITBOX, but did you hear the Agonist broke up?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they actually just announced it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
They're done. So Vicky, or Killer V, whatever you guys want to call her, is now officially in the band Sixth Sense instead of the Agonist. They just dissolved.
Okay.
Completely.
So we're going to have to check them out.
Yep. So, which I heard they're like a new metal type of band. So
Okay.
we'll see. All right, guys, get back
to it.
Sorry, I'll pause this again. All right, so when I hear good vocals, doesn't matter if it's a guy, girl, whatever.
Right.
And my wife used to pick on me about this, especially like when I would listen to like singing competition shows or anything like that. I'll sit there and I'll close my eyes and I'll listen to it. Just because it has a different effect than it does when you're watching something.
Absolutely.
So you guys will see me do that every once in a while. That's the reason why I'm doing it. So anyway, go back a little bit.
Wow.
Holy crap, Sickles.
I didn't want it to end.
No, that's one of those songs that takes you down like a rabbit hole in your brain. You know what I mean? Like it just is. It reminds me. I'm not saying it sounds like, so don't say. But you know how, like you're in the right state of mind if you put Pink Floyd on.
Right.
Yeah. You can just kind of fade away into it.
Yes.
That type of sound. That's what that gives me. But they also remind me a little bit of Deftones in that song.
I could see that.
Deftones when Marino would do, Chino would do like clean vocals throughout the entire song. So I dig
That's a different sound for them.
it. Yeah.
I mean, not a different sound.
Not a different sound, but her.
As far as
it didn't
the
follow their
construction of the song.
Yep.
Right.
They didn't follow their normal formula. And I wouldn't say it's they have a formula because they changed up. Like her vocal may start out heavy and then and they switch and the timing's always off, which is cool. I dig it. But other than that, damn.
That was good. And honestly, for a visualizer video,
cool.
That was more like a freaking video.
Yeah.
Like I've seen videos
that are much worse. So, but it kind of reminded me of the Sleep Token. That's who they should tour with.
Sleep Token? Yes.
Yeah, right? I mean, that would be a good, like, that should be a Lacuna Coil, SPIRITBOX, and Sleep Token.
Ooh, I'd go to that.
Whatever, like, I don't know what labels they're on. I don't care. Put them on the same bill. I'm telling you. You have them in the middle of a set, like at a festival. You have those three groups together. Oof. You'll have all the new metal goth kids out there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
And then, like, 50-year-old
yeah, There'll be
Guys
so
with
many
pot bellies.
They'll see so much black nail polish on guys with gray hair. God, I'm telling you. Anyway, so all right, let's get back to our beer. So Third Circle
this is
Imperial
freaking
Stout.
awesome.
I don't know what else to say about Devil's Logic. All right, so one, I mean, just look at their can and label, and their marketing's great. The way they do what they do. I mean, everybody's always trying to separate themselves, and you'll find great labels, great marketing.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, this is gonna be awesome, and then you'll try it, and you'll be like,
Just look at the wall behind us.
but I mean, yeah,
Some
I mean,
incredible artwork.
I mean,
but
geez.
some of the ones that are the best have the simplest logos.
yes, yeah,
It just depends.
But I mean, and that's what this is. This is nice, simple marketing. It's
Right.
what they are. You'll always know the little Devil's Logic devil. But the thing with them is they care more, I think, about the beer than they do their presentation. But both work very well together. And I don't do this very often, but this is probably one of the favorite stouts I've had in a very, very long time.
I'm
Again,
with you on that.
Third Circle Imperial Stout, 9.7% alcohol. Do you want to have more than one? Yes, you do. Should you? Be careful.
Call Uber.
Yeah, call Uber. So I am going to give this is going to be a 4.5 for me. This
Wow.
is probably one of the best beers we've had on
Have
the
we
show.
ever had a 4.5 on the show?
No.
No.
No, this is as close to a 5-star beer that I think I've had as of late. That is something that you can go pick up readily available. You know what I mean? A lot of the stuff is like reserve or wood age, and you can only get certain amounts of it. This is probably one of my favorite flavor profiles, mouthfeel, and quality wise that I've had in a stout in a very long time. So I'm loving it. What do you think?
It's definitely above a 4. I wasn't going to hit 4.5. But I'd give it a 4.2. It deserves to be higher than some other stuff I've rated.
Yep.
4.1 and stuff, so yeah.
Yeah. This is, guys, I mean, if you're anywhere, if you're within a 100-mile radius of Charlotte and you can get to Devil's Logic,
You're right.
Go there.
I mean, this is one of the best
This-
stouts I've ever had.
this stout is, next time I go there, because they are known for IPAs. I mean, they have very good IPAs. And a wide variety. So, like, you go to a place and you have an IPA and you have 3 IPAs and you're like, well, that's the same variation of the other IPA with maybe mango in it or something like that. So it doesn't change all that much. They change their IPAs and they're all great. This stout may put them on a different trajectory. It's just awesome.
I'm loving it.
And now I'm getting off my pedestal. Yes.
It's not a pedestal. It's
A
called
chair.
raving for something that deserves it.
Dude,
Guys,
I need a hemorrhoid donut.
Donut Boy wants me to mention BEVANA.
Yes.
You go to shop.bevana.com. That's their website.
Yes.
We also, down in our description, have a 10% off your first order from BEVANA code.
I mean, come on. Why wouldn't you do that? And then tell them to get with Devil's Logic and all the other beers that we review on the show.
You need this. This needs
So,
to be
this-
in your life.
That is one you have to get. I'm not. We
joke.
push a lot of beers.
I know it sounds
Again,
like
we don't get paid.
We get paid to do that. Exactly. I'm raving because this is good. What else do you want to say?
Oh, so down in the description below, we watched what now, guys? SPIRITBOX Void.
It was freaking
And
awesome.
There'll also be a link to Devil's Logic. Make sure you guys go down there, support both, and then scroll over to our little shop tab there, and you have hats, stickers, and let's see what else we got.
We got a t-shirt of us
hoodies,
dressed up in a skirt that looks suspiciously like a certain band
That-
from Japan.
BM, but there's 2 of them, so figure out which one. All right, and then other than that, that's all we got, guys.
That's it.
Make sure you support your local brewery
Yeah.
and local music.
There you go.
Bastages.
Cheers.
Cheers.